Okay, what we're going to do in this first tutorial is we're going to start by doing ovals. So what I'd like you to do is rest your hand with your pencil quite long, and we're going to try and practice copy what's on the left here. So for starters, I want you to start with very thin ovals. And part of the key to this is that you move your actual hand and not just your wrist. If you try to do a wrist oval, it will look pretty terrible. So what I want you to do is move your hand. Sometimes it helps if you practice in the air first. So work your way down, getting better and better as you go. Then move on to the 40 mil ellipses. So same thing, you need to move your wrist, your whole arm back and forth, not your wrist. So sometimes I like to do it by getting my arm in the motion and then put it down on the page once I'm ready. Okay, so practice those, then you're going to move on to the 50 mil and the 75 mil. So the 75 mil you have to practice and get even better. So go with the dry run first, and then when you're ready you lower your pencil down. You can do it real light and then harden it in as you get better. So work your way down, making various size ellipses. That's your first tutorial. Your second tutorial is you're going to make the ellipses on various shapes. So you'll notice that when you look at something from the top view only, a circle is perfectly even all the way around. But when you make it on a diamond and it's stretched, you need to make sure that it's wider on one side than the other. So notice on here it's longer here than it is in this direction. So I need to make my oval slightly wider and slightly skinnier. So I'll give you an example. First we practice getting our hand in there. Okay, then you can practice on the other side. So draw your X. Now this time it's longer this way than it is this way. So we're going to move our hand, get it right perfect. Okay, and you'll practice your way around. So notice that it's longer this way than it is in this direction. So that's the key point. Okay, then you'll move and you'll practice on the next ones, these ones here. So same thing, it's wider here than it is this direction. So we're going to curve our arm. Okay, and here you can even practice that too. So you can draw your X. So this one here is going to be. Okay, so keep practicing. When we get down to here, it's a little different. It's going to get fatter in this section and skinnier in this part. So okay, you can even practice on the sides. So work your way around, practicing on the various shapes and sizes. And then, for your final test, you're going to create 4 various cups. So I'll start with the first one. In this one here, I'm going to start by creating a circle in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the top half, I'm going to make a real skinny circle. Go down a little bit. I'm going to make another one. So you can see those. Okay, very light. Next, I'm going to use my hand to kind of draw it in. So remember, don't use your wrist, use your arm. Okay, and now I'm going to darken in the parts that I can see. Okay, and if I wanted to make this look really good like a cup, I might start by shading it on this side and working my way across very lightly. So this side nice and dark, and work my way across. So one more trick before I let you go. If you use your finger to rub it in, it will make those lines blend a little better. So keep working on that. You'd want to get it nice and perfect, same in the bottom. And then if you take your eraser and you erase a small line in the center, that's like where the light hits it. So I want you to progress and practice through making various ones and get all four on the four sides. So there's enough room on this to practice more than once.